How you doing? I'm Ed Begley Jr. Hello. Now, whoa, whoa, whoa. We got a good show for you. Oh, look what we started now. Now, if you thought that the man driving the motorcycle was planning to hit that ramp at full throttle and jump the entire length of that oncoming train, you're right. That's what he's planning to do. The question is, will he succeed? Well, in just a few minutes, we're going to find out the answer to that question. But first, I'd like to introduce my co-host. Give it up for Nia People.
It's so exciting! And believe me, nothing could prepare you for what you're about to see tonight.
Hi, this is Greg Evigan in Mount Hood, Oregon, where this afternoon, the peacefulness of the Columbia Gorge will be shattered by a 200-ton locomotive and a 500cc motorcycle on a head-on collision course into stunt history.
I'm David Leisure at the New River Gorge in West Virginia, where an aerial expert will be catapulted up the world's longest steel arch bridge in an attempt to catch a net trailing behind a Russian biplane. Dig it.
Hi, this is Ken Ober in Manukau, New Zealand. Behind me, Bunua Falls, a 100-foot wall of water, where stuntman Bob Brown is about to attempt a 1.5 twisting quad flip off the top of these falls. That's a world first.
From Reno, Nevada, it's live, the world's greatest stunts. A train and a motorcycle? Now that's a lethal combination. When Johnny Airtime first started thinking about this stunt, he knew it could be a dangerous proposition. And the most important part of the concept was finding the perfect train. He found what he was looking for in the Great Northwest, 60 miles east of Portland, under the shadow of magnificent Mount Hood. Johnny Airtime discovered a train that was fast enough on the track with the correct shape to handle this dangerous stunt. The train is piloted by Bob Shirtenleaf, an engineer with the experience to handle this unprecedented challenge.
So this is the place, huh, Bob?
Yeah, this is the one we wanted to show you. I thought, look the side here, you got quite a bit of room. And the grade's pretty good, the curve's good, keeps you safe.
What Johnny was searching for was a section of the track that curved enough to allow proper placement of his landing ramp.
The stunt is going to be constructed like this. I'm going to be at a start point when the train will be coming head on toward me. I'll get a signal from Fabian, the crew chief, as to when to go. When I leave the ramp, I'll fly directly above the train and land beyond it, just on the outside of the curve in the railroad tracks.
There's nothing wrong. Can't believe that. That is devastating. I love it. Can't wait to jump that. Now that's a challenge right there. Look at this debris here. Great. I can't wait now. That'll get my blood going right there. Look at these pieces. There were pieces of plywood here. Where did they go? Look at that. There's all the wood.
Not even the locomotive was safe from the strain of all the testing.
Hey, we lost the headlight.
So, yeah. So will I look anything like this wood if I come up short? This is what it is, it's steel.
into that. If you're looking at your obstacles, you're taking your eyes off your goals.
As the tests continued, the problems mounted for Johnny Airtime and his crew, and time was running short. Two things happened after Johnny's last test. First, as if this stunt isn't challenging enough, Johnny's decided to add another obstacle. Instead of an engine in a caboose, the train's also going to be carrying a passenger car, bringing the total length to 180 feet. Second, because of the damage to the engine, they had to reinforce the front of the train with iron shields to deflect the ramp up and over the engine. At that point, the train began to look awfully intimidating.
Sunday on 2. Tune in for some top viewing at 6.
We have achieved coolness.
Parker Lewis Can't Lose.
Not a problem.
At 6:30.
Good eye, Mike.
Family fun with the Cosbys.
Do you mind?
Then at 7 o'clock, join Kerry Smith as she presents the funniest of home videos. And stay tuned at 7:30 to catch romance and action with the irrepressible MacGyver. It's the greatest in family viewing, Sunday night on Channel 2.
Kiwis love hot balls, rugby balls, McDonald's, snapper schools, world peace, woolly fleece, Ronald and raisin beasts, chili bins, cricket wins, Sparsky's, dog teas, silver ferns, carry trees, Kiwi burger, love one please.
McDonald's new Kiwi burger, the classic New Zealand burger.
Cause we love all blacks, thermal decks, egg and cheese, walking tracks, beef patty, much and gills, tomato, lettuce, purple shells, gum boots, pomelo shoots, floppy hats, kiwi fruits, beetroot, fuzzy bees, moggy cats and cabbage trees, onions, cacapus, Kioras, Cheerios, jandals, sandals, ketchup, coromandos, swan rice, butterflies, mustard, fishing flies, hokey pokey, Murray hugger, Kiwi burger, that's our tucker.
Star shape.
Gross.
Wow!
Green. Fun. Refreshing fun.
Minty.
Fun. Tastes great.
Wow! Sparkle.
Refreshing fun. Sparkle. So tell me about the job.
Oh, it's great. I won't get it, though.
Why not?
Must have own car.
Travel, big money, sounds neat.
What's that?
I said, neat pack.
They're my Libra Fleur tampons.
Uh-huh.
With the all-over cover.
Really?
There's no safer.
Libra Fleur tampons. Safer than your best friend.
I told them you're on your way.
No artificial fertilizers or pesticides, all the way from the farm to the family. That'd make Uncle Toby's new organic wheat biscuits just about the best breakfast cereal this country's seen in a long, long time.
Big Save celebrate 18 years in business this Labour weekend. You can get huge discounts on lounge, dining, beds, bed-settees and bedroom furniture. The Labour Weekend birthday sale is now on at Big Save Furniture.
Summer Beckons and Mount Maunganui is doing it again. Day and night bargain shopping at over 100 stores. Downtown and Midway. Family fun, entertainment and prizes galore. A 10 till 10 sales breakout. Labour Weekend Sunday. Don't miss it.
J Swap Contractors take the sweat out of farm earth moving. Whether it's ditch digging or ditch clearing, bulldozer work or earth moving, grading or metal spreading, it's no sweat to swap. Our experienced operators work at pace to give you a more cost-efficient job using the best machinery to get the best results. So whatever the job, it's no sweat to swap. Contact J Swap Contractors.
Stay away from this case, Axel.
If only he'd listen. The irrepressible Eddie Murphy. In Beverly Hills Cop.
Police! You're all under arrest!
A Labour Weekend spectacular. Fast, funny, and furious.
Welcome to the party.
Beverly Hills Cop. The Sunday premiere movie. 8:30 on Channel 2.
Congratulations, man. Congratulations.
Thanks a lot.
Well, how you feel?
Awesome. That was the most exciting thing. Hey, Fabian, this is Fabian, my crew chief. Excellent work for 5 weeks on this thing. Whew. That was the most awesome jump I've ever done, man.
That was like picture perfect.
Thanks a lot.
And was that technically as perfect as you wanted it to be, or was that
exactly where I wanted everything to turn out?
That's great. Yeah, well, look that way.
Right, I'm sure you saw.
Yeah, I think the only thing would have been better if maybe Mount Hood would have erupted exactly.
Oh, yeah, or the train derailed.
That was great, man.
Oh,
that was beautiful. Whew.
Well, you know, we don't let fear make our decisions around here, and I hope you won't either.
Yeah, right. So what's this going to do for train jumping? I guess it's going to be a whole new thing, huh?
Well, in 1921, Hurricane Hutch jumped the train side to side with no helmet, no suspension. So this is like a tribute to Hurricane Hutchinson.
That's great. All right. Well, so now what happened? You had a problem with the lights or something with the timing system when you started?
The timing system was kind of intermittent. The train tracks are kind of in bad shape. So what we did is I've been working with Fabian a lot on hand signals, and he's getting it down, you know, within 5/100ths of a second, and we needed to be within about a tenth to be totally reliable. So what we did is got 5 guys, worked them out on it a little bit, and it worked out great. I just led Fabian by about 5/100ths just to be on the safe side, and we put everything right where we wanted it to be.
So is this like an original idea, or is this how do you come up with these kind of crazy ideas, huh?
Well, we lay awake at night, believe me.
Yeah.
We've got jumps.
And whatever.
No, don't do drugs.
You
don't
can't
drink.
do that when you're up there.
So, yeah, it's the most dangerous sport in the world, and I take it quite seriously. I lived for jumping, and I worked on it since I was 8 years old, and I wouldn't recommend anybody to jump ramps.
Yeah, don't try this at home. Definitely
I've
right.
seen the worst crashes in history in this sport, and by the way, we will be getting more radical. More and more radical.
What's next on the agenda? What's we got?
I can't tell you yet, because you know it's a competitive business, and this is the 7 wonders of the world of jumping. This is number 1 right here.
All right. Well, we're going to take a look at the replay so we can analyze this.
Getting prepared, I'm looking at the flag, the 3rd one hits, and I put it in gear. That's so the clutch doesn't get hot and slip. Come out of the hole, real good drive. Speed shifting through the gears, motocross style. Attack position. Motocross experience was the best thing for me. I was jumping bicycles when I was 8 years old, and I broke the world record 45-footer when I was 14. Started riding motorcycles, got in motocross, and motocross gave me the skills to be within well under a tenth of a second every time. I was more like within 4 or 5/100ths of a second on my drag race times.
Okay, we got another picture here. Okay.
We have about a 10-mile-an-hour headwind at this point. That was concerning me just a little. Headwinds are the worst. And this Watson nose piece on the front really helped create a low-pressure buildup under the piece, which brings the front end down.
That's great. I think we got another one here. Let's see another angle here.
But there's about 40 feet of wood there to get me off onto the railroad ties. And once we're on the ties, it's a pretty rough ride, as you can see. And I didn't even have time to look at my speedometer. I just had to go for it and gas it all the way off the top. That's how we had it planned.
Well, hey, congratulations, man.
Thanks a lot. How about let's do it again? Yeah. We were really prepared in this stunt. We were here for 5 weeks working on this thing. And good luck happened when preparation meets opportunity. Here it comes, train to the ramp to see me jump right over the top, off to the side, just a slight bit of that. Not any of them, so pieces of wood flying everywhere. Here we go from your point of view, Greg. Looks like you're more tense than me.